Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to walk through the process of entering the family index data on the Ndars platform. I already sent you the link, the username and the password. So you enter the username here and the password here, and then you sign in. Once you sign in, you're taken to the dashboard, and from the dashboard you go to this place, the menu. Click on the menu once, and then where you want to go to is this capture. So if you click on capture, it will load the family index program, and from there you are going to select the facility you want to work on, and then proceed with the other processes. So let's wait for it to load up. Okay, it is up now. The program is family index testing in Nigeria, and the organization unit, we are going to select the organization unit. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to use Constitution, and in Constitution I'll be selecting Tiagragba Primary Health Center. So it is right here, and once it loads up, you're going to see all the entries that have been done, and it's usually different rows, numbers are shown per page. So this is 15 per page. You can change that if you want, but what we are interested in right now is to create new person. So whatever facility you want to do data entry for, you just select that particular facility and click on create new person. So once you click on create new person, you want to enter this information, the enrollment date, which is the date you get from the register, from the family index testing register, the date that that client was offered index testing, that is the enrollment date. So I'm going to look at the data I have available, and then I'll pick one particular example and then work with it. So let's say I'm picking this client. This client was offered on the 18th of September. So I'll select 18th of September from the drop down menu, 18th of September 2025. Whatever year it is that the client was offered, you select that particular year. Then the index ART ID, you enter the PEP ID there. So for this particular client, it is TU 180102. Okay, I think I've entered that particular client, so I'll go and I'll pick another client. Let me pick this client, TU 180026. Okay, so it will check if that client exists. If the client already exists, it will tell you, and then you proceed with another client. So this client does not yet exist on the platform. So the next thing I'll enter is the ART enrollment date, which I can also get from the register. This particular client was enrolled in 2018 in March. So the date format is year, month, and then day. So this is how I'll enter it. For me, I prefer to enter it because it's faster than using the date picker. Then I'll enter the index age. From the register, I see that the age is 59. This client is female. And then the compulsory field here is the marital status. And from what I see, this client is married. The current ART status, you can pick active because all the clients we're dealing with right now are active clients, and these are the compulsory information that you need to enter. And then you click on save person. Once you save person, the next thing is going to ask you is, does the client have children? The report date is already picked from the previous page. So what you have is, does the client have children? This particular client has children, so I'll select yes. And how many children? So this client has 3 children, and one of them is 15 years. So how many are less than 15 rather, between 0 and 14 years? So I'm going to put 2 here because one of them is 15 years old. Then how many of them were tested? According to the information available to me, none of them was tested. But if you have anyone tested, you're going to put the number here. For example, if I say 2 of them were tested, the next thing is how many were tested positive. And that is how the information flows. But if none was tested, if I put 0 here, then the information on testing positive will not come up at all. And I'm done with this page. All I'll do is click on save, and then I proceed to the next page. I said that this client has children, so the next thing is to add the details of these children. So I'll select this, and the report date should be the same as the date of enrollment for the mother. Remember, when we say date of enrollment, this is different from ART enrollment date. It could be different. Let me use that word. It could be different from ART enrollment date. What we are looking at is the date that this client was offered indexed testing. So the first child is, I'm going to ignore the one that is 15 years old. So I'm entering only for the 2 that are below 15. And the first child here is Blessing. I'll enter only the first name. And Blessing is 13 years old. It's a female. And the relationship is biological child. She was not tested, but the mother, she will allow, the index client will allow for the child to be tested. So I'll click on yes. And how does the index prefer her child to be tested? I'm going to select testing at facility, and then I'll click on save without completing because I am not done with this client. Once this is successfully saved, the next thing is to enter the details of the second child. So I have 2 children. I'm entering the second child now. The second child, the first name is Ondongo. Then this Ondongo is 10 years and is a male. And biological, not tested, will be tested, testing at facility, save without completing. So I am done with this particular client because this client has 2 children and I've entered the details of these 2 children. So the next thing is to go on to the next client, and to do so, just from this page, I'll click on create new person, and it takes me to the point where I start the process afresh for a new client. So this is how to do the entry on Ndars. So I will try to, if you have any issues, you can reach out to me and I'll be glad to clarify. Thank you for watching.